Given a question, design a DFA over the alphabet set A, B such that every string accepted must start and end with same symbol. So let's begin a solution. Step 1 is to define language. Language L will contain all possible valid string. So we'll first identify what is the smallest valid string. So when I say start and end with same symbol over the alphabet set A, B, it can be a single A, it can be a single B. That is starting with an A and ending with an A. Starting with a B and ending with a B. Or I can have A, B, A or B, A, B or B, A, B, A, B or A, B, A or A, A and so on. So in the language, the strings will start and end with same symbol. It can be either A or it can be either B. Okay. So now let's proceed to the next step. Step 2 is to construct up DFA. We know that to construct DFA we have to follow 2 steps, 2 rules. That is, first build for the smallest valid string. Next, complete your DFA. Right. So let's begin. Starting from state Q0, I'll construct for the smallest valid string. So here the smallest valid string is an A. Q0 on A should reach final state because A is a valid string. So Q1 is a final state which receives input A. Next, I have one more smallest valid string, that is B. So I'll mention B should also reach final state Q2. So now let's complete our machine. We have constructed a DFA for smallest valid string possible in the language. Q0 has responded to A, it has responded to B, it is complete. Coming to state Q1, to reach Q1, I know I have to encounter input A, right? Now if I get an A, is it valid string? Yes, it is valid because I can have, it is starting with an A and ending with an A. So even if I have multiple A's, it is still valid. So I put up a self loop of A input. Okay. Now Q1 has to respond to input B. To reach Q1, from initial state I have input A. Right? Now if I get a B, we know that this is not a valid string. This string AB is not present in the language. It is an invalid string. So transition of input B from Q1 should not be in the final state. Right? Now how can I make this string valid? The string can be valid if I have an input A after this. Right? So what I do, I show up a separate transition of B, input B to state Q3, right? This justifies my case that if only I have a string AB, it is reaching a non-final state, right? So Q1 now has responded to both inputs A and B. So after Q1 is complete, that is, it has responded to both inputs A and B, moving to state Q3. Q3, on getting input A. So let's say to reach Q3, I have to come across in transitions from Q0 to Q1 with input A, and from Q1 to Q3 with input B, right? At Q3, if I get an input A, is it a valid string? Yes, it is valid. It is starting with an A and ending with an A, so it should reach final state. So here, if I get an input A, I should be reaching final state. Is it clear? Yes. Similarly, let's understand at state Q3 if I get an input B. So at state Q3, to reach Q3, I have this transition A and B. Now if I get a B, is it valid? No, it is not valid. So even if I have multiple B's, is it valid? It is not valid. So I can put up a self loop of B over here, because if I get an A after multiple B's, this string becomes valid. So for that, I have this transition which points out to Q1 state. Right? So this completes a case wherein we are starting with an A and ending with A. Fine? Now let's see the other case wherein I have to build up a DFA for all those strings that start with B and end with B. Right? So Q0 is complete, Q1 is complete, Q3 is also complete. Coming to Q2 state. To reach Q2, I have to come across input B. At Q2, if I get an A, is it a valid string? No, it is not a valid string. So I show up a transition of A to state Q4. Okay. Back to Q2. To reach Q2, I have input B. Q2 has already responded to input A. It has to respond to input B. If I get B over here, this is a valid string. If I get multiple B's, still it is valid. Right? So, I can show up a transition of B as self loop at Q2. Q2 has responded to both the inputs A and B. The last state is Q4 state, which is pending. To reach Q4 from the initial state, I have inputs B and A. Right? If at Q4 I get an A, is it a valid string? No, it is not a valid string. So even if I have multiple A's, it is still an invalid string. So I say that I put up a transition of A as self loop at Q4, making sure that an invalid string doesn't reach the final state. So Q4 is a non-final state, so I put up a self loop of A at Q4. So now here Q4 has to respond to input B. So how do I reach Q4? I'll reach Q4 from initial state with input B and input A. If I get a B at Q4, now this is a valid string in the language, right? So it should reach final state. So where shall I put the transition of input B? From Q4, I'll put up the transition of input B to Q2, which is final state, because it is BAB is a valid string in the language and it should reach final state. So this portion over here, this entire part covers up the case of starting with B and end with B. So what is the next step? Step 3 is to define 5 tuples of DFA. We know that DFA is defined by 5 tuples, that is Q, sigma, Q0, F and delta. Q is a set of finite states. So here we have to mention all the number of states that is being used up in our DFA construction. So we have states Q0, Q1, Q2, Q3 and state Q4. Fine. Input alphabet set is A comma B. Initial state is Q0. Final state, here we have two final states, that is Q1 and Q2. Transition function, that is delta, defined by Q cross sigma, gives Q, corresponds to Q. Next step, step 4. We have to construct the transition table. State transition table. So let's begin. Here we have inputs A and B, state Q0, Q1, Q2, Q3 and Q4. Q0 is initial state, Q1 is final and Q2 is final. So let's start. Q0 on A goes to state Q1, Q0 on B goes to state Q2, both are final. Q1 on A goes to Q1 itself, Q1 on B goes to Q3, Q2 on A goes to Q4, Q2 on B goes to Q2, mark the final states. Q3 on A goes to Q1, which is final. Q3 on B goes to Q3. Q4 on A goes to Q4. Q4 on B goes to Q2, which is final. So this is how we construct up the state transition table. Next step, step 5 is to give an example, that is check DFA for a valid and invalid string. Checking for a valid and an invalid string. So we'll first take a case of valid string. Let's say I have a string starting with A. I can have any combination, right? Starting with an A and ending with an A. So let's check whether I am reaching final state at the end. Q0 on input A, where does it go? Q0 on input A goes to Q1. Q1 on input B. Q1 on input B goes to Q3, non-final. Next input is A. Q3 on A goes where? Q3 on A goes Q1, final. Q1 on A. Q1 on A goes to Q1 itself, that is final state. So at the end of the transition, I am reaching final state for a valid string. So this justifies our DFA. All valid strings will reach final state. So now let's check for an invalid string. Let's suppose I have a string starting with a B. This is an invalid case wherein I am starting with B and ending with an A. So let's start, starting from Q0. If I have input B, Q0 input B goes to state Q2. Next input is A, Q2 on A. Q2 on A goes Q4. Next input A, Q4 on A goes where? Q4 on A goes to Q4. Q4 on A still remains in Q4. Right? So this is stating that an invalid string is not reaching final, it is reaching a non-final state, that is Q4, and our machine, DFA machine, is correct. This is how you should be mentioning all 5 steps to get full marks in your university papers.